Alright guys, so this is going to be my first ever micro build. It's usually Coop who does micro builds on the channel. But I might start doing my dab hand at them because it's a really good series and people seem to like it. Obviously I'll be sticking with my base builds and stuff as well. So make sure you keep an eye out for them. Please hit like, subscribe and hit that bell notification if you don't want to miss any of his videos. But yeah, this is going to be, I'm going to call it micro build. No, Boyd's Micro Builds Episode 1. I'm going to call it, because I think Chris is on about Series 2, Episode 2 or something, what he's done in his. So this is going to be the first one. Anyway, the inspiration is that I've just got back off holiday today, and we've been having a lot of barbecues here, and I just wanted to try and make a barbecue. This is the best I could come up with. I'd love it if to know if any of you've done any different sort of barbecues, but I think it turned out, really well. I really like how it looks. So yeah, we'll go through it anyway and show you how I made it. And yeah, right. So what we want to start with is we're going to go into a flat panel and just make sure we've changed his colour to black and yellow. And we're going to press B or circle, whatever you're on, and go over to his wall, and then that'll make it so that the wall is black, because you get different colours for different parts. What we're going to do is place one of these walls on this line here. So it's near enough in the centre. You obviously put it wherever you want to put it, but this is going to be the back, well, this one here for your build. So we'll put that there. And now what we want to do is we want to go to the stool, which is on furnishings, this ornate stool. And we want to make it so it's about half the size of one of these. So I think it's about there, and want to get it as close to the back as possible. So we'll put it there, and then we'll put one on top, and it should just show it so it's just sticking out at the top like that. And that's exactly how we want it, because these are going to be as burgers. I couldn't find out else that look like burgers, but so we're going to do that, and then we're going to put one in front of this. We want to leave a gap in between them though, not much, just a really little gap like that. We're only going to put 3 on, just to make it look a bit different, so they don't look too much like hobs, you know what I mean? So once we've done that, that's all we've got to do for that bit. Then we'll get another one of these walls and put it next to this one like that. And that's positioned. Just try and get it the best positioned as you can. And then we're going to go over and get, for the grill bit, we're going to go to, where is it now? This thing, shelf panel. We're going to shrink it down to the minimum size. So let's do that down here. What I want to do is put it between these two burgers and get it lined up just like that. So you can see that little white line on the right. It's going to be just inside that shelf. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. Make sure we turn it the right way. Leave it just overlapping on the front of the grill. So just like that. And then we're going to do the same here. But what we're going to do is try and the left hand side of this one we put in, and we're going to try and get in between the two on the first one. So just like that. And we're going to do the same here. But the right hand side of this one, we're going to get in between the gaps of the two on the last one and the one on the right. So I mean, you could take more time to try and get them lined up better, guys, but I just obviously don't want to be spending all video lining stuff up. See, on this one, the burgers are a bit low. We could have done with making the chairs a bit higher, just so they come out on top of the grill like that. So I'll leave it like that for this tutorial, but just beware that it is best just to make them a bit bigger so it looks like burgers are on top of the grill rather than inside like that. It's a simple fix. So after that, we're going to go over to his deployable technology and pick up one of these nutrient processors. And we're going to spin it so it's facing away from us and come right back at barbecue here. And if you can see on the side, left and right hand side, you can see it's got these plates on this. And what we want to do is just press down on your D-pad so you can place it anywhere like that. And just move it up the back of that just so the plates just show through like that. Make sure you get it in the centre as well. About there. That gives a really cool effect. I have changed that to grey and black as well. Just that's personal preference. You don't have to, but I do think it looks better. That grey and black colour. And then we added one of these pails like this. Where are they now? I mean, yeah, this is just decorating now. You can really do what you want on this bit. But it's best to add a few more things just to make it look nice. I mean, I put a flat cap mushroom at the back here. Thought I'd give it a nice bit of colour. One of these, where is it? Cactus things. Put on here as well. I mean, you could just put like cups and stuff if you wanted, really, on the sides. Now we've got all this stuff to work with. It's really up to you what you want to do. Just put a few cups there. And I put like a cement bag on left hand side as well. So that's that. Yeah, and that's basically it. Oh no, sorry, I put a couple of these gas canisters as well. Which ones are it? The sealed barrels. Yeah, I've just put one at each side of this. I just felt I'd give it a really finish it off effect. So I put one here, upsize them slightly, and just got it just so it like just showing at the top like that. One at that side and one at this side. And that's it, guys. Let me know what you think in comments. I do read all comments, so does Chris. So we do try and get back to all of you. So yeah, please let me know what you think. I hope it's been helpful, and yeah, see you on the next one. I think I'm going to get into doing these as well. I don't want to take out off Chris, so I'll confer with him first and make sure I'm not doing out what he's planning on doing and stuff like that. But thanks, guys. Hope you enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Hi guys, welcome back to another micro builds episode. This is episode 2 at Boid's micro builds. You can see all Chris's micro builds on the channel as well. Please be sure to subscribe, hit like, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any videos. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing this tractor. What I've made. I thought it turned out pretty good. Really like look of it, so let's get on with it and show you step by step how to do it. So we're going to start with one of these brick pallet things. Where is it? On decoration, covered brick pile like that. We're going to make it the max size. Pressing wrong button, sorry. We're going to go to the max size and just place that wherever we want this tractor to be. And then we're going to get these large tyres. For the front two, we're going to shrink them down so that they're same size of the top of the brick pile. Like that size. and have them touching front as well. So we know exactly where we're going with them. Like that. And then for the back wheels, we're going to aim at this orange line and make them so the size of the left of the wheel is touching that other orange line. So that's how we know how big they are. Make sure that none of it's going into the floor. So roughly about there. Same on the other side, get it on that line. Yeah. And then what we're going to do is put in his chair, which we want one of the... You can even use this as a upholstered chair or classic chair, but we're going to go with classic. It doesn't actually let you sit in it, which is a shame. It's like one of the parts what I use has got like a force field around it, and it just doesn't let you sit in for some reason. We're going to put the back of the chair on this orange line here. And then next to the chair, we're going to have one of these wall switches. This is just a bit of decoration, to be honest with you guys. And then we're going to go for lockbox, shrink it down so that size. The back of the lockbox on that orange line. Then we're going to put a wheel on there, one of these car wheels. This is going to be like steering wheel, guys. Shrink it down to about there. Then we're going to get a dish. Where are they? Vintage dish, and put that on the inside of the wheel. So it's spun around like that. This adds a nice wheel effect. Alright. That looks pretty cool. And then before we do what else, we're going to get this insulated flask and put it here. Spin it upside down. We're going to go 3i with that. And now what we're going to do is... Oh, now we need a bit of... Yeah, we're going to delete the block pile. Like that. What we're going to do is pull up one of these wheelbarrows. Oh, no, sorry guys, I missed a step there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put the block pile back in there. About there, I think it were. Yeah. Like there. And then we're going to get these two excavator claws. And what we want to do is do them so that we can fit two next to each other and that the side is overhanging. You see that left-hand side is just out of the brick pile here. So we want it about there. And then same on the other side. It's hanging out the other side. And now we'll delete the brick pile. And we end up with that. Now this is a good bit. This is what I'm really happy that I found. We're going to turn this so it's facing the opposite way like that, and then just changes rotation, flip it all the way around like that. And we're going to make it to max size. What you want it to do is just show the top of the... So if you can see your chair at the back, so we want it just to be clipping into the chair. So see that line on the chair right at the top? Want it about there. We'll place that now. Oh no, in fact we'll go back a bit, sorry. So you see the bottom of the screen where the circle is. You want that circle to just start covering them two handles. So something like that. And then the back of the chair, just get rid of it so you can't see any of that green line on the chair. So about there. We'll place that in. And there we go, guys. We've got his own little tractor, which I think turned out really, really good. And I love how it's got these like railings on the side and that. It is a real shame we can't sit in it. A real shame. I mean, you can improvise this as much as you want, guys, and try and do stuff. In fact, what I did on the other one, on the other side, was put some gas canisters at back here, so you couldn't see underneath, like that. I don't know if that's something you'd want to do, or if you prefer it like this. I'll just show it you with gas canisters anyway. You could always put a generator or something in there, I suppose. Make that a bit bigger like that. That's quite a cool idea. So just see how what you can do with it, guys. You can obviously mod it and do your own little design on it, but I just think it turned out really, really cool. It looks like you've even got like axles here to wheels and stuff. So yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this micro build, guys. I've got more planned very soon. Chris has got one he's going to do schedule for tomorrow, I think he said. So keep your eye out for that, and we'll see you at the next one. Thanks for watching, and take it easy. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to another No Man's Sky micro builds. This is third episode in my first series of micro builds. I've done this nice like moonshine distillation thingy, or moonshine still, whatever you want to call it, like an old-fashioned one. I think it turned out really, really good. I made some little edits and stuff before I finished it. I added this fire into it and that. I'm going to go through it step by step. So if you like the video, please hit like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any of this future content. And let's get on with this macro builds video, guys. So we're going to start off with, we need a little table like this. We're going to work from these lines on the floor. So the table just needs to be, back legs need to be flush with that line. And then we want to make a little fire. So we've already got us micro wire. You can find out on YouTube or anywhere how to do resize glitch. I'm sure most of you know how to do it anyway. Not going to go through that on this video though. So we're going to use that wire there to get us as a little Oh, we've got his fire there anyway. Yeah, so we're just going to put it onto the front of that that little stool. So about there. Then we're going to delete the stool and add medium refiner. Spin that round. I want to get it right on that dot there, so something like that. I can bring it forward. Such. So about there. I'll get that nice fire inside that. Next thing we're going to want is a generator. I think they're called generators. Where is it now? Oh, industrial pump. That's it. And we're going to flip it so it's vertical like that, and then we're going to twist it. So this is at the front. Shrink it down slightly. Then we're just going to make sure it's properly vertical. Try and get it lined up nice. Something like that. Just make sure we get it on the center. So we'll put it somewhere like that. And that's his pump. We also get this nice smoke coming from it as well then, once we had one of these. Now we want gas canister. I'm going to turn that vertically like this. Add it to the top of here. I'm going to size it up slightly. And just add it to the top like that. And then we're going to make a smaller one. Coming out at the top of there as well. Just like that. So that's this first bit complete. We are just going to add a cartwheel to the front of this. Size it down. We'll just put that on there. That's basically the first bit done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get this. If we get this line in the center of the screen, this line going up here, and we can get this and twist it away from us like that. This can be us piping for rest it still. So we'll go two across and then we'll add a bubble pipe. But we will resize this as well. I forgot that we had to resize this bubble pipe. So we'll make this small as well. And we'll pick that up. And add it to edge of here. Get it in the center like that. And now what we want to do, we want to add a table. One of these fancy tables, what they're called now. Golden table. We're going to upscale it slightly. Just so you can see it clipping into the bottom of that on left, that bit coming off your medium harvester. Make sure it is on this line as well. So, that there, I'll do. And we're going to add a sealed reservoir. I'm going to downscale it slightly. Just so it seems to fit in that middle section at the table. Something like that. And then we're going to go for his bubble vat. Which is... Always struggle finding where bubble vat is. Should know by now, really. Here we go. Bubble vat. We're going to add that to the top of this. This. So it goes on nicely like that. That gives a nice effect. And then what we're going to do from that bubble vat is get another... you can either go with sealed barrel or... we're going to go with spark plug just for this. Might as well do it the same as the other side, what I did. So we're going to upsize that just so it gets rid of this white circle. It's like that. So we still see as bubbles, and it covers up any of that white thing what's above it. So we're starting to get a good effect now. We're going to add this. Add an extra bubble pipe to that one. And then from top of this spark plug, we're going to do some pipes upwards. Like so. See how this pipe's not straight without, so we're going to have to get in line again. straighten this up a bit. See, it doesn't matter if everything in straight, proper straight, because it gives it a good, like, used look. A bit more personality than everything being perfect. I'm gonna add that to there. That's his first bit of piping. What we're gonna do is also delete this first one and replace it. So sorry, I'm waffling on a bit, guys. I'm not talking. I'm trying to concentrate. Once it's done, the result will look good. So we're just gonna get this in here. Shrink it down slightly. Put that in there like that. So that's like all this first part done, apart from this pipe, what we've got going off over here. So we'll add that now. So I did an extra pipe going from here. Again, make sure that it's coming over straight. So like that. I mean, obviously you can get them to line up better. As always, I just don't want to spend a lot of this tutorial lining up parts perfect. You've got a lot more time than me to perfect it. So something like that. Let's do that middle pipe. And now what we want is one of these sealed barrels. I'm going to put it on line, same as others. I'm going to upscale it. Just so that light, you see that white light on the side? That's just going to be about halfway down the table. And then we'll pull it away a little bit like that. So that's about right height, what we want. And on top of that, we're going to put one of these oil burners. We're going to upscale it to about there. And on top of that, we're going to put another one of these and downscale it. So about that height. A bit smaller, so we want a pipe coming out the top of it. Probably about there, actually. Then we'll grab one of these and push it through top like that. That's that side. We did I did add a vintage dish like this to the side. I just thought I'd give it a bit of personality. And we need to just finish it off with these pipes now. So something like that. Just make sure that they're gonna actually join up together. So 1, 2. Sometimes you've got to get right over the top of it so you can actually get them to go into each other like that. And then we've got one more coming off just below this bubble. Yeah. just like that. But we can straighten that up a bit better actually, because that was a bit shocking. So we'll have it coming out here. And that is basically your moonshine sill, or shill, or whatever they call it. There we go. Put one of them there, and I think we had one up top up here. Yeah. Like I said, obviously you can... Oh, sorry. No, what we did, I put 2 of these taps on edge here as well. But because they're going a bit into thing, I actually put 2 and then put another 2 on front of them. And then delete the back 2. Like that. And then under that we had like a drip tray. For any spillages. Like that. That actually went in before, didn't it? You have to go a bit below like this. Yeah. And then 2 of these canister things underneath that. Where are the sealed barrels? That's it, I think. No, it weren't sealed barrels. There's some canister things, isn't there? Somewhere. Ah, these reinforced capsules. Yeah, I just put 2 of these up front. This is where to keep the thing here. And then I just added a bit of decoration onto table as well. I put a couple of insulated flasks like this. And a couple of cups. And that's about it, guys. Really hope you've enjoyed this one. Hopefully we've earned a like and a sub. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing these micro builds tutorials. Because people seem to be liking them. So we'll see you on next episode, guys. Thanks for watching and hope you have a great week. Bye. Baby. So guys, to start off, we're gonna start with getting this handle, which we use our drone cart, not drone cart, sorry, and we'll flip it upside down like this. The reason why we've got this player here is to try and get the right height of the handle. So we want to get it somewhat like a bit smaller, like that. So it's just like going into about as wrist height. And then we'll move it out of the way, move it to wherever we want, but we know that's right height now. We want it about that angle. Yeah, so when you move away, you can see the orange, the green line circle going around it is about wrist height. And then when you go across, your handle of your cart is about wrist height as well. So we'll place that wherever we want it, and then what we want to do is go to his side panel. I'm going to have it green, or you can have it whatever colour you want, black, well, whatever colour you want your lawnmower. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this so it's just a little bit wider than them 2 wheels on the side. So try and get as straight as possible. You can take more time at this and straighten it up a bit better. Once we've got it there, we're going to place that down now. You want it about halfway through from the back of the wheels as well. So we're going to place it about there. once we've done that one, we're going to shrink one down. You see them two squares on the panel? Yeah. We're going to try and shrink one down so it's like halfway in between both them squares. I'll show you what I mean. So roughly about something like that is a good size. You can make it a bit bigger, but I think that's a decent size, to be honest, guys. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place one on back as well, like this. If we can get one in. Should be able to. Oh, that doesn't matter anyway. What we're going to do is turn this round, spin it all the way around like that. Make it a bit bigger so it comes in line with them two metal things at the bottom. So, about there, that black line, we're going to get up to them as well. Like that. The next one, all we're going to do is rotate it fully like this. And then rotate it up slightly. Like that. And that can be as thing what grabs all grass once it's done. And then we can delete this bottom one. We're nearly there, guys. What we need now, though, we need some wheels. So we're going to use these large tyres just because for this they look a lot better than other. We're going to do that twice. And turn this all the way around like that. Shrink it down to the littlest side. And then put these on all the way around. Right, so we'll put these wheels all the way around. Try and get this one to as far to the front as you can, but in line with the mower. One on each side. That. Make sure they're not glitching into the floor either, because that gives a bad effect. And then basically, you've got your lawnmower, guys. You can modify it and change it however you want. You could like make this a bit bigger and push it further to the back to make it look a little bit better. Like this. Or you could have this one a different colour. Have that like black, like that. See what that looks like. I think that looks better than the first one actually, with black top like that. So I think we'll go for that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I hope it's helped you. Gives you some ideas what you can put in your garden and stuff like that. And yeah, hopefully we've earned a like and a sub, and we'll see you at the next one. Take it easy, guys.
Hi guys, welcome back to another No Man's Sky Marco build. Today we'll be doing this hot dog stand, what I've just come up with. I think it turned out really good. A big shout out to channel members, thank you for your support on the channel. We'll be getting them No Man's Sky comics to you soon, once we get some printed off. Next few weeks, I'll get them sent out. If you can't become a member, please subscribe, like, share and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any content. Well, that being said, let's get on with this hot dog stand. So we're going to start with one of these flat panels. We'll just keep it the same size as what it is, and this is going to be the base of the hot dog stand. We will delete it in a second, so it is literally just to get stuff off of the floor. And now we want these tall cabinets. Oh no, not tall cabinets, sorry. We want these worktops. We're going to change them to red. And what we want to do, we want to shrink it down and get it on the left hand side of this this panel. We want it to the size where we can fit two next to each other perfectly, and then being in line with panel. So I'd say about there, and then we can put one next to it, near enough, bang on. After we've done that, we're gonna. Oh no! In fact, first of all, sorry. What we're gonna do, we're gonna add something else to this. What we didn't add to this prototype, what you just saw. We're gonna put an industrial pump like this. And we're gonna spin it round, shrink it to about that size. Spin it that way. Place it there. So we've got some steam. And now we're going to go on to this worktop. Shrink it down. Same size as what we had before, so we want it about halfway. I'd say a bit smaller than that. Try and get this pump covered. A bit bigger in fact. So about there. Place that. Same again on this side, get them so that they're touching. Now we're going to delete the floor panel. Then we've got a bit of steam coming out. It just adds a nice effect to an end run. And then we're going to get this, and the reason why we put this off floor is so we can get this inside like this. We're going to make it a little bit bigger, but we want to get rid of all. Only thing we want to see is the handles. So you can see that top bit where it says scale and cycle axis, stuff like that. We want that disappearing underneath. So I'd say about there, guys. Yeah, that's great. Once we've done that, what we're going to do is get, where is it? 2 tall cabinets. We're going to spin them around like this. Get them to fit on here. We want them to, so that just fit on top of that one thing like that. Put one there and then put one next to it. We'll change the colour of this one, so it's like there's mustard and there's ketchup. And then we're just going to put 2 of them taps on front of them. Where's this taps now, guys? I always forget where stuff is when I'm trying to find them. Here we go. So we'll shrink this down. Say it's about that size. Put them in. And that's as ketchup and mustard then. And now what we want to do, we want to make a few hot dogs before we put his grills on. So we're going to get this insulated flask and we're going to turn it this way like this. Shrink it down a tad. Alright. We'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Then we'll go round to the side. And we'll try and get these to like go into each other like this. Obviously, if you know any better ways to make stuff, definitely do it. So we'll just go like this. Those hot dogs. And then what we want to do is put some sort of grill underneath them. The reason why we do that, dogs first is because if you put the grill down first, it doesn't like it seems like they're floating above it, and it doesn't give it. It looks a bit daft. I'll show you. Like on this one, you can see that the hot dogs are actually not touching the grill. We should have a gap under them, which we have like that. So now we're going to do his grill. I like to use the shelving unit things, shelf panel, like that. I can't really think any other way to do it. You probably could use supply pipes and keep putting them down and moving them across like this, but I still think that they look a bit too big, to be honest, a bit too thick. So we'll be sticking with what I used on the other one. Oh, I see a few of those hot dogs have disappeared because I did that. I just wanted to point out to you what it looks like. So how are you guys doing anyway? I hope you're doing good. Start of the weekend. So once we've got those hot dogs, guys, we'll put them shelf panels down, like this. Try and get in between them. Obviously we're going to shrink them down a bit as well. I'd say something like that. You really want to get, so you can get like 3 in. So like this, one in the middle, and then one at the back. I'd say something about that size. Then one here. Obviously you can line them up better than what I have, get them more straight than this. Right, now we want to put one of these vintage teapots at this side. Couple of cups. Now we want to do as flag. Not as flag, as what do you call it? Umbrella, that's it. So we'll use, I like to use these gas canisters as a pole. We'll just flip them up on the side like this and shrink them down to like a pole size, something like there, I'd say. Make sure they're all blended in nicely. We don't want to go too high with it. I'd say 5, like that. Then get us scientific lamp or whatever they're called. Lab lamp. Scientific. I meant lab lamp. I don't know what I'm about here. Shrink it down a little bit. Stick it on top of there. I think that's a bit high, that actually. So we'll set for like that. Yeah, make it a bit bigger though. And now what we want to do is get this decal, this hand of approval, stick it on here like this. Look really good. We're going to same on top of here. I got to add wheels, guys, so here we go. I'm going to just get some of these cart wheels, add them onto the side like this. Press down on your D-pad so that it lets you do it. I want 2 quite big ones at back, like that. one there. Oh, they're miles away, aren't they? So yeah, you have to do this before you put your decals on. So we're gonna have one there, flip it that way, make it quite big. Then a small one up front, same on the other side, and then add his decals on after. So one there, one there. That is his hot dog stand, and then we want to just get his decal again. You can have it whichever way you want that. And there we go. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you at the next one. Hopefully with a like and a sub, and look forward to more Marco builds coming soon. See you later, guys. Take it easy. Hi guys, welcome back to another Boid's Marco builds. This will be the sixth episode, and this is going to be my little pizza oven or wood oven, whatever you call it. We call it pizza oven. I'm going to call it pizza oven on the thumbnail. But yeah, I think it's turned out really good. Got some nice little pizzas in here and that. Yeah, let's get on with tutorial then, guys. It's not a very hard one really. Here's a bit of resizing glitching. You can find out how to resize glitch. I suggest going over to Bum's channel. He does a good how to use resize glitch video on his channel. So it is good to learn that. So we're going to put a corner counter wherever we want the oven. So just saying this corner, just for the sake of this video. Obviously you'll line it up a bit better than this, but for now we're going to do it there. And then we want a small wire so we can do his resize glitch. So like I said, I'm not going to be going through this much, but basically you just pick a resizable part, flick over to wire, place one end at wire, and then you go back to the part, resize it down, and then press well, it's Y and R2 on Xbox, like that, and now we've got this little wire there. What we're going to do, we're going to get one of these fireplaces. Now press X and Y, or it'll be square and triangle on PlayStation, and then R1. Just pick that up, and then again triangle and or Y and R2. So we've got this little fireplace there ready. We're going to pick this up and we're going to put one straight at the back like this. Try and get as close to this line as possible, like that. I'm going to turn one this way and one this way. And we're going to have a double one there, and another one. You can use the lines on the tables to help guide you, so it gets like more, so you get a more of a proper shape rather than going off slightly and having them at different angles. So that looks quite good, that. And then we're going to get a little wall, little stone wall like this, and we're going to shrink this down, doing the same thing using this little wire. And now we've got a little stone wall. We don't want these to join together, so we're going to put press down D-pad. What we want is we want it to just clear the front of this fireplace, so roughly about there, and then we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to work his way all the way around on this first before we start making her a bit taller. So let's say about there, and then we want one more that goes around on back here. And try and get these ones like dead in the middle of your fireplace, so we'll have it there and there. Like I said, you can take your time to line them up better, but that is pretty much where we want them anyway. And what we're going to do is build these up now. So I'm just going to go one. They need to be three high. Every one of them. Make sure you're doing them from this side so you can get them level, and don't try and do them from the front here, because it's a lot harder to line them up. So once we've done that, we're going to work his way all the way around, like so. I've got quite a lot of base tours coming out this week as well, guys, over the next couple of days, so keep your eyes out for them. I know Coop's got some stuff releasing on the weekend, what he's working on. But how's your guys' week going? It's been red out here in England. Like, it's been like, I got sunburn on me forehead out of that art. I couldn't get out of it so at work on the building site. So right, once we've done them, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to twist this up on its side. I'm just going to put one on it the same height as that, but we're going to put it on its side like that. Try and get it properly upright. So I'd say about there. Same on this side. That there. And now we want to flip this back round and put one straight across like this. And do 3 of these up. But then we're just gonna delete the middle one. Well, not delete it, just reposition it just back slightly. And then delete the bottom one like that. Now we're going to pick the middle one up, and we're going to twist it like this, and place it there, and do the same. Place it about there, and then delete this one. Just so we've got a bit more an arch. This one seems to be coming out better than that one over there, what I actually did, so that's good. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to go with a small stone panel, and we're going to shrink this down as well, so... did that wrong, I think, yeah. Let's pick this wire up, and shrink this. That didn't work that time, so we'll try it again. Like I said, just go over to B-Bum's channel, type in resize glitch, and he's got a tutorial on there what shows you all corresponding keys for whatever platform you're playing on, guys. Right, we want to get this on here, but we want it like one thickness below the top, so we've got like, when we go on top it's going to merge into that, so I'd say that's a bit low. We'll go a bit higher, about there. Then if we put another one, it's going to cover the actual top of it, but just for now we're going to put another one on here, and then another one. We're deleting these after, so don't worry about that. My daughter's just come and packed me for it. Yeah, ta. Sorry about that, guys. Always happens. Right, and then once we've got that there, we're gonna place one of these in line with this side. Try and get about half and half, so about roughly about there, and then the same on this side, about there, and then we're going to delete that back one, delete that. I didn't mean to delete that last one then. Yeah. I messed up there, sorry guys. So we're going to place this back in. Just below, so roughly about there. Bit higher. And then we're just going to put one of these round corner there. And one round corner here. And delete that. So there we've got our basic pizza oven. Now what we're going to do is put some of these reinforced capsules just from back here. Keep it the same size as what they are. You can use whatever you want for a bit of a chimney art back, really. You don't have to use these. Again, sorry for background noise, guys. It's really hard to get outdone when you've got this many kids. But we keep trying, don't we? Just put content out. So we're going to shrink these down to the minimum they go, guys. So I'd say about there, and we're going to put two of these in, and then we're going to put two of the plates, vintage dish, on top of them, but we're going to flip these over and shrink them down just so they cover the wheels fully. I'd say about that shape, yeah, about that size. Same on there. And I've been using this Leviathan Expedition decal. I know a lot of you probably ain't got that, so you can use hand of approval instead, just to put a bit of colour on top of these, like this. But I have preferred to use that Leviathan decal. So you can do something like that. Try and get them both covered. Just gives a bit more a pizza effect. We're having different colours on it. And then all I did was put one of these shovels for like a pizza scoop. Shrink it down slightly and just tilt it back a bit, like that. So that's there for that. Just put a little menu down as well. I thought this one would look best, but I suppose you could use whatever you want, to be honest with you guys. I think this one probably most suits it. Have it a bit offset. Put a couple of chairs around there, stuff like that. Stools. And that's about it, guys. That's your pizza oven. Obviously, I've put a little plan and a couple of pizzas what have been served out, a cup and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope we've earned a like, a sub, and see you on the next one. I hope you have a great week, guys. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, welcome back to another No Man's Sky Boid's micro build. This will be episode 7, and this will be my hot tub. I've done a lot of different designs for a hot tub, and I think this is the best one. Well, it's the best I can come up with. If you can think about better, please let us know. Because it'd be good to show you guys if there's a better way. But this is what I've come up with, and I hope you enjoy it. Big shout out to his channel members, what you can see up at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for your support. No Man's Sky comics in production. They should be getting me 4th of July, and then I'll send them out to you guys. So let's get on with this. So we're going to start with a small timber wall like this. Obviously you can use whatever material you want, and use one of these wood floors. And from the side you want to go, you see them black lines, so there's like one here, one here, one here, and you want to go on the 5th one and get it as straight as possible. And we're going to do 5th one from the other side as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is there. Oh no, sorry, it's the 4th one. Fourth one. I thought that didn't look right. So about there, guys, and then we're going to get another 2 and put them. Let's try and get them roughly the same width from end. So I'd say about there and there. Okay, so that's just basic floor. What we're going to use. What we want to do now, guys, is get a small timber wall and just put it all the way around the edge like this. So we've got like a square in a square, if you know what I mean. And what we want to do is go to this and get these industrial pumps. And we're going to be putting 8 of these in. So we're going to put 1 here and 1 here. Spin it round. In fact, I think there's more than 8. I think it's 16 of these we're gonna be putting in, guys. Make sure that they're in this orientation. So you can be putting like 2 down every time you spin it. So it'll be 1 there, 1 there, and then this one will be 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and then we're going to shrink them down so it's roughly about that size, and do the same again. Let's do these all the way around. I hope you're having a good weekend anyway, guys. It's been nice weather here again in England. Having a good weekend so far. We're going to car boot in the morning, see if we can pick some things up for man cave. Right, once they're in, guys, we're going to get our seats, and what we want is the swept sofas, and we're going to put it just so the back is just, well, it's fully showing like that. I'm going to spin it around and do the same on this side. It's best to take your camera around and go like this. Somewhere around. Try and get it centered. Same on this side. I've switched, I've turned it again. You should really have to rotate it. You're better off just like I said, going around with a camera like this. Get all these in like this, and that's as basic floor. Now what I want to get is one of these alloy framed glass panels, and we're going to fix it to top here, so we get this nice looking sheet of glass what you can like put as clear water. And as you can see, if you go on to top, you can still sit in any of these. It looks like you're actually in water. And we've got this steam front sauna as well, that looks really cool. So that's your basic outlay of it to start with. And then, so guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to add some lighting. So what we're going to do is take away these side panels just for now. We'll add them back after. I've been wanting to do a jacuzzi for a long time, and just never really found one what looks that good. But well, it's more like a hot tub than a jacuzzi, isn't it? Well, I've never figured it out. I tried doing them using like light tables and stuff like that. These light tables, and they didn't look that good. But I do think this is probably the best one. Well, it's the best one I've come up with anyway. So anyway, I'm going to use some blue lights, guys, and what we want to do is just put these just on the floor in here. Obviously I don't have to power them up because I'm on creative mode, but you will have to wire them and generate power to them if you're normal or survival or permadeath. So we're just going to put one of these just in line with each of these dots on his wooden floor, like that. All the way around, just going to do it the same. And then we're going to cover them up in a set with backways wooden panels, just so they're nice and enclosed and you can't see them, like that. I didn't do these ones in line, did I? Not that it would have mattered, but it probably would have done my head in, to be honest, if I'd not come back and done that one. So we're gonna put these back round, these wooden panels. Like I says, you don't have to use wood. I'm just using it because I think it's best what I've got. It's my personal preference. So now we're going to add some steps to get up to this. Obviously, if you can have this at ground level, or you could just build your base around it. You could just come off this and have everything at this level. So I said that, but then it's not doing it. So you could just build up to this level like this and have everything at the same level, and then obviously you wouldn't need steps, and it'd just be like a walking one, which were lower than ground like that, which does look cool. It depends what sort of look you're going for. But if you do, I probably would go for that look and have it like that, because I just think it looks better than it's there in floor. But if you do want to add steps, obviously you can just add some. I'm going to go for some wooden ones, just like, I think we'll just have 2 short wooden walls, one here and one here, and then put these steps in. I think that should be about the same width. Yeah. So we'll put these steps in like that. But what you can do is add one like that and then put another one into that. They don't snap like normal pieces, these steps, so you can just put like them and then you can delete the first 2, or the first one,
leave it like that, and now we've got those nice little steps to go up to his hot tub. We can sit in here. We've got nice little seating. Obviously we could get 8 people in here. No, 12 people in here, it'd be pretty cramped, but these 4 seats are probably the best seats in the house. Then we'll just put a little bit of decoration, guys. We'll put probably a few cups around here. Some like we've been drinking around here and that. You know what I mean? Maybe a vintage teapot on the side as well. They look quite like bongs, these, don't they? I know they're not meant to be, but they do look like it. Maybe I put a couple of plants on the side, I think. Make it look a bit nicer. What plants shall we go with, guys? The dwarf palm's always a favourite of mine to put in these pots. One there. Got to have it green. And one in here. A bit close to me, that. I've got it in. Yeah, and that is our basic. Well, not basic. I'd say it's an advanced hot tub. And thank you for watching. I can't wait to see your guys if you implement this in your base. I'll be well happy. We're getting a lot of good support lately. Hey, Sakuji, just subscribe. Thank you so much. Yeah. On that point, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. We do base tours. We do a lot of micro builds like this, and yeah, just your support makes it all worthwhile, and we'll see you at the next one. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, welcome back to another Boid's Micro Builds. This is going to be episode 8. This is going to be a secret door to a secret room. It's quite simple, so it won't take long. A big shout out to us channel members, what you can see up at the bottom of the screen. Thank you so much for your continued support. Them No Brand Sky comics will be getting to you in the next few weeks. If you can't become a member though, guys, please subscribe, like his videos, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any content. Right, let's get on with this secret room, secret door thing. So we'll say that this is going to be a secret room back here. Obviously we've got this as a living room or something like that. We're going to put a doorway in like this. And then what we want to do is get 2 vintage tumblers. And we'll go up to about, just sort of sitting on that 3rd line up there. Put one on that side and one on this side. This is just so when you put, I'll show you what that's for. We're going to get his electrical wire in, put it on front of there, stick it on front of there, like so. And then basically all we do is you choose a poster, what you like. I'm going to go for this golden geck in the centre. Upscale it so it's touching floor and ceiling. Part there. Get another couple at either side as well. I think we'll go for this. This is quite a good looking poster. Get them lined up nicely, like that. Another one at this side, I think we'll go for ship sail. I'm just going for these ones because they've got a whiteboard and I think they seem to join better than putting ones next to it what I ain't got a border on. But obviously you don't have to put any, but put whatever you want. So we're just going to go through here. You can go full wall if you want, but after you've done that, we're going to delete the wire. And like you can see a little gap down side here. So what we're going to do, why we've put it on that wire is because if you don't, you get an outline of the door coming through the poster, and it gives away the effect. So either side of this wire, you can put whatever you want really, just to block it off. I'm going to say, what shall I put in there, guys? Like I said, it doesn't really matter what you put in. Put a tall cabinet if you want. Just out to block that gap off. So we'll just put a cabinet there and a cabinet, just to get rid of them gaps on the side so you can't see down it. And then that is a secret room, guys. It's proper simple. Told you it weren't going to be a long video. I just thought it was quite a cool little thing, and there you go. Walk straight through it. Obviously when you're inside you can see art, but if someone's out there come to visit your base, you'll be able to see them and they can't see you, which is cool. Yeah, pretty simple idea, but quite effective, and I'll be using it in some of my bases soon, definitely. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care.
Hi guys, welcome back to another No Man's Sky Micro Builds. This will be my 9th episode of the series. This is going to be my advanced sink. I actually got the idea for this from that Didell's base. I'll link his channel in the description below, so definitely go and show some No Man's Sky love and sub to their channel. He's got some great ideas. This is my twist on it though, so it's different to what he's done. So yeah. Thank you, big thank you to the channel members that you can see on the bottom of the screen. Thank you for your continued support. There's many perks, guys. If you want to become a member of the channel, we do these No Man's Sky comics for all us channel members. We also do base builds for anyone who requests it, stuff like that. You always get we do base tours of any bases you've got that you want showing on channel, and other perks as well. But if you can't become a member, please subscribe, hit like, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any content. With that all being said, let's get on with micro builds.
Right guys, so what we're going to start with is small crate, and wherever you put this is where we want this sink to be. So we'll say we want this sink against this back wall. So we'll pretend the wall's there. I'll put a wall in just for the sake of it. So we'll say this sink wants to be near this back wall like this. So we're going to put that small crate, and then we're going to get this vintage dish. Tip this up. See, this is going to be a bit like of Art of Didell's base, but like I said, I put my own little twist on it. So we're gonna put a couple of cups in here as well. We'll have one like there, and then one this way, and then we want a cooking pan. We're gonna tip this up as well. Put this in something like this. We'll shrink this down a bit as well. So somewhere around there like that. You can space these out a bit better. Probably move this over here a bit like this, and then put us cups around a bit more like that. Yeah, something like that. So they're spaced out. And then once you've done that bit, what we're going to do is get these flat panels, and we're going to make them this blue and red colour. shrink them down. I'm going to get his two so that it's side by side, but they've got to be lined up. They've got to be in the centre of this small crate, and they've got to be lined up with each other. So we're going to go about something like. Sorry guys, I'll get this in a sec. We're going to go like there, and then we're going to go and put another one right. Right, it's so hard to get them lined up. Something like that, there and there, right? And then, I mean, you could take more time to line them up better, guys. Just do what you need to do. But once we've done that, right, guys, what we're going to do is then delete the small crate, so we're just left with his panels and his dirty dishes. And we're going to pick up a small box like this. We're going to put it so it's, well, you can see when it goes into the back like that. We're just going to pull it a bit towards us, probably so the front of it's just halfway between that line and that line. So I'd say about there. Try to get it at the centre as well. And then we're going to pick up a moulded crate like this and shrink it down. And this should just fit perfectly in a sink like this. We can get this to fit good somewhere around there. Bit more to the left. There. Once we've done that, we're going to delete the bottom one and pick up another moulded crate and just shrink that down to the same size like this. So, roughly about there. So what we're going to do, guys, when we've got a sink like this, we're going to put a couple worktops at each side. This is personal preference, but I'm going to put a couple of these. We want them to the same height as the sink, so it's, I'd say about that height. I want them to come forward a little bit further in front of the sink, so the front edge is just protruding from front of the sink, so you can see how it's a bit in front of the sink like that. So we've actually got this overhang here, and the sink's pushed back a bit further than worktops. The reason why we want that is so that we can get these flat panels, shrink them down, and these, when we shrink them down to the right size, should fit nicely into here. And we're going to put one there, and then try and get one in here, as close as to the bottom as we can. So I'd say somewhere around there. And there it is, guys. We've got as advanced. Oh, one sec. One sec. I forgot something. We need a couple of taps on there, don't we? Definitely. So we'll shrink these down a bit. We'll put one there, one there. And then I think that is our advanced sink. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye guys, take care. Hi guys, welcome back to another No Man's Sky micro builds. This will be my 10th episode in this series. This is going to be my arcade machine. Big thanks for Art of the Dell for this idea. I have put my own little twist on it, but you can check out their channel in the description below. Please show some No Man's Sky love and go over there and leave a sub. big thanks to channel members, what you can see up at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for your continued support. We will be getting the No Man's Sky comics to you. This should be within me within the next 3 days, and then I'll send them out to you guys. So we'll get in touch with you and get your addresses off you. But yeah, all that being said, let's get on with tutorial, guys. Right, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to get one of these composters, and we're going to make it so the size is, if you use this wooden floor to use as like a guide, you want to have it so it's 5 lines wide. It's quite good to use this wooden floor. It really helps with like sizing and stuff like that. So anyway, once you've got that down, I do like to make this so it's black as well. Have it as that colour. But once we've got that down, we're going to go over to this insulated flask. You want to try and like look at it head on, this incline bit front of the composter, and try and get this flask so it's facing straight at you like this. We're going to shrink it down to minimum size, but we're not going to keep it as minimum. We're going to increase it to about that size, I'd say. So it's hard to judge, but yeah, that size there. We're going to try and get it so about there, guys. Then we're going to shrink down a bit more for these 3 buttons. So we're just going to do like 1, 2, 3, like that. Once we've got them in place, we're going to go to this flat panel. We're going to shrink this down. Want it so the edges are in line with composter, and then we want to tilt it so it's on the same angle as front of this composter as well. So I'd say something like that. We're going to make this black as well, and once we've placed that, we're going to reset the angle of the flat panel just by backing out and going back on it. And we're going to make one same size as this, so like that. But then we're going to place another one on top, like that. Once we've got to that stage, guys, that's the front of his arcade machine basically done. But now what we want to do is, I'm going to go for green wall screen. You can choose whichever you want for this. But I'm going to go like that. We're going to rotate it so it's in line with as front, like that, and then we're going to flip it, not that way, that way, to make it more upright. Not fully upright, but quite upright. More than as a keyboard front bit, if you know what I mean. Once we get to that stage, we're going to delete as composter. So when we're at this stage, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to get a small crate, and we're just going to put this underneath this console like this. And the reason why we're doing that is so we can get a stone trough on top of it. Now you need to get the right angle so you're actually like aiming at the top of the crate. Get your stone trough so it's vertical like that, and then spin it round like so. And now you can shrink a stone trough to whatever size we want, but the size we actually want is so it's as wide as the keyboard, but what the keys are on. So as you can see, we want it about that wide. We're going to have to get a bit lower, guys, just so we can aim it back further on this crate. So something like this. There. So as you can see, I'd say it's about there where it's just touching top of the green screen is just clipping into a stone trough. So that's about where we want it. So it's just like that, and then we're going to delete as crate. So as you can see, we've got this like enclosure going around as screen and as thing now. And now we need to get his composter. Shrink this down again. We want it so it's just so you can just see the top of the handle like that. Then we're going to place that, and so the flat panel is just touching the front of the composter. So like that, guys, and we're starting to get a good shape for his arcade machine. Now once we get to this stage, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to get our light table and we're going to flip it upside down like this. I'm going to shrink it to same size as this, and we're going to place one. Okay, we're going to place another one onto it like that. And delete the first one. And that's basically his arcade machine set up like that. But what we're going to do now is add some decals to it just to make it look like more space game setup. But obviously you can decorate it however you want. I'm going to probably put something like this on this side, down here, like this. One on this side as well. Sometimes it like glitches out, I don't know why it does that. So you have to find the right place to put it. I'll say about there for that side. So you can make it look really good, to be honest with you. And I don't know, maybe we could put a poster up front, something like this. It looks a bit like Space Invaders, something like that. In fact, that's floating that. We'll not put that on. But you get what I mean. You can decorate it how you want and come up with your own ideas. It's good this because we've got like these lights on back that look really arcadey and stuff like that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've earned a like and a sub, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Hi guys, welcome to episode 1 of the new Boid micro build series, series 2, episode 1. This is going to be a pinball machine. Big shout out to all those channel members, what you can see at the bottom of the screen. Thank you for your continued support. Them No Man's Sky comics should be coming tomorrow, and then I can start sending them out to you guys. So go on to Discord, send me a private message with your addresses on, and I'll get them out as soon as I get them. But that all being said, oh yeah, if you can't become a member, guys, there's a chance for you to get these comics. I'm going to be hosting a competition, a build competition, very soon. As soon as I get them, I'm going to start it, so there's a chance to get them as well. But if you're not interested in them and you can't become a member, you can always just subscribe to the channel, like us content, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any videos. With all that being said, let's get on with this micro build. So guys, we're going to start off with composter. So that gives us the angle we want. We're going to shrink it down so it's 5 wide on one of these wooden floor panels. They are good to use as like a guide, these, because they help you know how big to make stuff and that. On top of that, we're going to put a stone trough like this, but we're going to angle it to the front of this panel. We're going to have it as wide as composter as well, so we're going to flip that towards us. God, I always do wrong ones here. Right, like that. So have it some sort of like that angle. Once we've got that, we're going to start filling it with stuff we want. So we're going to use the V-size glitch. Shrink this down, and we're going to get ourselves a little wire, like so. Now we want to get like some different colour light. So we're going to start with a blue light. And get a little one of them. I'm going to do it with a red light and probably a green light. I mean, it's really up to you guys what you put inside here. I messed that one up. Right, so a red light. And a green light. Here we go. So we've got them. Well, we're gonna put some of these randomly inside this. So you can't see first one, but when you place one, second one just pokes through like that, which is good. So we can put these all over. Put one there. We'll put one. One sticking out here. We'll just randomly put them inside. Something like that. Get a blue one. I'll have this down here. And then we want like a couple of bumper things. I've been using the gas canisters. So we'll flip that up. Shrink it down. We'll place these in. We want to get them so that they're facing us. So, like that. Make them a bit bigger. We'll probably have one there and one here somewhere. One there. So they're like bumpers. We need those little flicker things at bottom. I don't know correct terminology for them. We'll put one there and one here. And then we need to get as ball as well. What we're going to have down in this bottom corner, so like this. And then we'll glitch it we'll put it onto that instead. It's just trial and error with stuff like this, to be honest with you guys. So we'll shrink this down there. Tilt it towards us. Like that, and we'll just place that in. Might need to go a bit bigger, but I think we're going to be pretty much there. We'll move it back a bit. But we've got to have a ball in this pinball machine, haven't we? So that'll do. I'm happy with that now. So after that we can delete as composter. And then I think we need a few more things in here. For some reason one of his things disappeared, so we'll put another one of these back in. Like that. We'll probably put some more things up here as well. Something like that. Daisy might have it. Get it, Daisy. And you can just put more things in here. Put whatever you want in, really. I'm just doing a quick guide, but just mess about with other stuff and see what you can come up with, guys. I might try a couple of these spikes in here actually. Let's see what this looks like. Something like that. But yeah, just put what you want in it and see what you come up with. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to his large timber window, and we're going to make this small. So we're going to grab that and make a small window like that. And pick it up. We're going to get it so it covers the top of this. There will be a gap, but that don't matter. We'll sort that out after. So we're going to get it in line, and then when I figure out how to turn it the right way, we're going to get it like that and have it on top of this pinball machine. But what you've got to do is you've got to avoid the stuff what you've put in, so try and get it somewhere where it's going to sit on the bottom of the trough, if you know what I mean. So if you can't find anywhere, I'll probably just have to delete that and try again. Because you really need the center clear. See how it's sinking in now. Something like that, guys. Like it says, we'll try and do that a bit better. So somewhere around about there, we'll gives it this nice clear encasing. See, it's not quite right. We'll tweak it a little bit more. Sure. Oh. So we'll get it somewhere like this. Obviously, you can mess about with it, guys, in your when you're doing it. But for the sake of this tutorial, I mean that's pretty perfect now how we want it. Like I said, there is going to be a gap on the sides. But to get rid of that gap, what we're going to do is get as storage panels, and I'm going to shrink them down. I'm just going to have one on each side of this, just so it's in line with front and back. So like that size, raise it a bit just to get rid of that gap. I'm going to colour these purple just for the sake of this video, but you can do whatever colour you want. And we're going to put one on each side of this. So one there and one there, like so. And then on front, I'm just going to go for a flat panel, like this. I mean, you don't have to use a flat panel, but aim at the top of this, so it's like there, and then flip it. So you don't want to be aiming at the front of the trough, you want to be aiming at the top. Flip it upwards like that. And place it about there. And then we want to get these light tables. And we're going to put a couple on here, like this. So when it's flipping towards us, like that. Shrink it down though, so it's as wide as the table. And we're going to put one, two of these, like that. Once we've done that, we're going to get a poster. This can be any poster of your choice, but I'm going to go for this outlaw poster, so I really like the look of it. I'm going to stick it on front of here, like that. And now we're going to get another gas canister, or you can use a spark plug. I'll use a spark plug actually. Let's shrink this down and twist it round like this. And this will be as pull thing what you have. We're going to do one small like that, and then glitch one into it. We'll place another one like directly on top of it like that. And then we're going to have 4 legs, guys. And we're near enough done. For legs, I'm just going to use gas canisters. Just try and get them vertical. Put them into the front like this. 1. Get them evenly spaced. 2. We're going to double them up on this this back, so we'll put one there and one there, and then one there and one there, and that is your basic pinball machine, guys. You can obviously put these, I think I did these forward a bit too much, so we're going to take this off and this. What we're going to do is put the light table to the back of this one like this, and delete the front one, just to make the actual table a bit longer. Then we're going to put this one up a bit higher like this, and see ya. Now I think that looks better than what we had before. So we'll put this poster back on. Like that. See, because then that makes this all bit longer, which I think makes it more like a real life pinball machine. So hopefully you got all that. You understand it. That's a complicated process. Obviously, you can put different stuff inside here. Really, it can be what you want, as many lights or stuff as you want. But I just love how this glass encased it all and stuff like that. But yeah, that's been my pinball machine. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope we've earned a like and a subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Hi guys, welcome back to another No Man's Sky Michael build. This will be the second episode in the second series. This is going to be a typewriter. As you can see here, I'm going to do you a guide on how to make it. Thanks for watching. Thank you to all the channel members that you can see below. And No Man's Sky comics will be getting to you shortly. I'm going to send them out at weekend, so shouldn't be that long. If you can't become a member though, there's a chance of winning it. You can check out details at build competition in the description below. Just click that link. If you're not interested in the comic and you don't want to become a member, you can always subscribe, hit like and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of his videos. With that all being said, let's get on with this tutorial. Hi guys, so what we're going to start off with is one of these simple desks. We're going to place this down, but we're going to minimize it one line like that, and then we're going to get a wall light. I'm going to shrink it down. I like using these wood floor panels for like a basis on how to big to make stuff, so we're going to make it so it's as big as 2 lines like that, and then we're going to flip it over and tilt it up like that. Alright, after that we're going to get a insulated flask, and we're going to make his buttons. We want them quite small, but not too small, so we'll go to minimum and then put them up slightly like that. We're going to put these all the way across the top like this. And then I'm going to we'll do that, and then once that's done, we're gonna place another one of these down on top of this, like this. And we're gonna delete that first one, like that. We're going to put that on top of that one and then delete first one, like this. So that is his basic keyboard setup. We've just got his buttons poking through, we've got a space bar and that. If you can find a better way to do it, guys, let me know in comments, and I'll definitely have a look and try and share it on the channel. But that's his first part of his typewriter anyway. So now, guys, we're going to add a couple of sides to this typewriter bit, or this keyboard bit. I don't think it's called a keyboard. but we're going to call it a keyboard on here. So we're going to spin it round, shrink it down. Oh, it's kicked me out of the build menu, man. I hate it when it does that. So let's angle it up, shrink it down. If we aim at the floor, we should be able to get a better angle. I hate trying to angle stuff in No Man's Sky. So I'm saying something like that, just so it's in line with the front of the keyboard, if you want to call it a keyboard. And it's just underneath it. And the same for the other side. So I'm going to have to get this at right angle again now. Something like that. So that's that part. Now you can see that there's a gap under it front, so we're going to clear that gap by just putting a flat one underneath. Like this. Try and get it to front like that. So we're moving it back a bit, so we'll just go to it here and get it so it's lined up. Like that. We'll get in basic shape. You can obviously line these up better than what I am on this tutorial. I'm just trying to do it in quick form here for you guys. Can we use what's thin? We can shrink down a server. Yeah, we'll try a server. So we're going to put this server in the middle. Shrink it down to as small as it goes. Ah, that'll do. Oh, it's knocked me out of build menu again. Keeps doing that. Right. And again. I don't know if there's something wrong with this pad or... It's like it's knocking the down button when I'm trying to do stuff or something. Right, so we're going to put that server in there. Like that. Then we want 2 ornate stools. Always remember, guys, if you know any better way to do stuff than this, definitely go for it. This is just ideas, and sometimes I take ages to try and figure out the best methods, but then other times I'll just come up with stuff like this. A minute, let me try and move this slightly. Actually, I'll take it now. So something like that. I'm saying. Yeah, and then we'll delete this. It's starting to get his shape now for his typewriter. So guys, once we've got to this point, we're going to get a brick pile. We're going to come around back here and shrink it down to the minimum. We will be deleting this after, so don't worry about that. I'm going to put it just in a bit like that. And we're going to get 2 of these gas canisters. We're going to put 1 here, shrink them down to the minimum again. And then spin 1 round and put another 1 here. So we're going to put a back onto it now, guys. We're just going to use another wall light like this. So we'll put his little back on it now. Getting something to look a bit like a typewriter now, isn't it, guys? Getting there. Right, I've had a think, guys, and what we're going to do is delete this back here. Pick up some of these small boxes. I'm going to shrink them down to about that size. Might be best to like come right side and see where it wants to go. So we want it to get it just under the front rollers. So about there. Another one there. So that's his basic layout. We're nearly there, we just need to add a bit on top now. So guys, we're going to add 2 vintage taps to the top of this now. One here. I'll shrink it down a bit. And, oh, I'm sick of this. Keep knocking me out of build menu. I don't know why it's doing it. I don't know if it's my pad or what. We're going to aim straight for that circle bit there. I'm going to flip it on its side. Flip it that way. Flip it. In fact, no, we want it that way. And up like that. I'm going to try and get it inside this chair leg. So let's turn it that way. Make it larger. We'll get aiming at that middle bit. So we'll get it somewhere like that. And we're going to do the same for other side. Try and get them in line. Somewhere like that, I'd say. Yeah, they're roughly in line, and we're going to end up with something that looks like this. Right, guys, for the final bit, we're going to get 2 of these these vintage tumblers. I'm going to turn them upside down, minimise them a little bit, put one in each corner like this. So one there like that, and then we're going to get a vintage teapot, shrink that down a bit, just about that size. One there, one there. Going to get a couple of insulated flasks, flip them upside down, shrink them down to get them to about the same height as that. Just put one there and one there, and then we're going to get one of these, well, 2 of these, one at this side, one at this side, like that, and then one in the middle. Like that. And there we have it, guys. I know it's a long process, but there we have our typewriter. I hope this tutorial's been I hope this tutorial's helped you guys. Hopefully leave a like and a subscribe, and if you can do a better version than this, I'd love to see it. Just let me know in comments and I'll come and have a look. But thank you for watching, and we'll see you at next one, guys. Take care. Hi guys, welcome back to the third episode in the second series of Boid Marco builds. This will be the drum kit. Just want to say a big thank you to his channel members. No Man's Sky comics will be coming to you very shortly. Yeah, if you want to become a member, just hit that member button below. If you can't become a member, you can always subscribe, like his videos, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any content. With that all being said, let's get on with his drum kit. Right guys, so we're going to start with, we're just going to put a stool down, so we make sure we get everything the correct size to what we want it. So we'll put one of these ornate stools down, just in the centre, in front of where you want to put your drum kit. And then we're going to, I've been looking and I think best thing you can use for drums is this illuminated pot, is my best guess. So we're going to flip that on its axis like that, and we're going to start with this big drum at the back. So it's something like that size, I think. This will be a big massive drum. I'm not very technical with names, to be honest with you guys. So just, I don't know the real names of each drum, although I'm not a big musician. It might be better if Coop did this one actually, because he's a musician. So, but I don't know if I'm up with an idea. I just wanted to go with it and see if I can make it look like this. So right, we're gonna have two drums on top of here, like little drums as well. So we're gonna have one here and one. Yeah, I want to try and get these like so they're touching. So this one needs going in a bit. Somewhere like that. You probably could hear me do it in the background as well. She's on one today. Right, so we're going to aim front like this to make it a bit easier. So we want like a little gap between them. Just something like that. I really want to lose that gap between this gap here, actually. So what we're going to do is we're going to come off of front here and try and get them sort of there, like nearly touching. So that's just something like that is better than what we had it. Yeah, definitely. So I'll delete that. Yeah, I've got them where we want them now. And then we're going to make this one a bit bigger, I think. Or this one. I think we want it about something like that, I'd say. Yeah. And we'll have a little one here. It's a shame you can't like half these and stuff, because it'd be so much better if it could. Obviously, if you'll find any better ways to do stuff to make these drums, let me know in comments, guys, because I'd love to. Well, I love to learn, especially when it comes to No Man's Sky. I think we'll put that one there, and then this one here like this. Getting some legs on these drums, and then I think we'll put two in this back one. So maybe one there and one about there. It started to look a bit more like a drum set than what we had in it. Maybe if I come from back. Yeah, something like that, but obviously I've got to spin it round. I'll make it a bit bigger. spin that one a bit. There we go. So they all look like they're connected to each other now, don't they? Which is good. Right, so what we're going to do now, guys, is do the resize glitch. So pick something what we can resize, shrink it down. I'm sure a lot of you know how to do resize glitch now. We have got tutorials on this channel that you can check out. So we'll get a minimum size, minimum size wire we can. Do one of these. So we've got with the antenna there, guys. Let's not let me pick this guy up now. One sec. Let me delete that. Yeah, so we're going with this tall antenna. We're going to minimise that down. So as small as it can go like that. With this alert. And then we can make this these a lot bigger than what they are. Yeah, something like that, guys. So we'll get a storage unit. Ah, you can make them bigger and smaller. Nice. So we'll put one of them there for now. And one on this side. And then we'll put us plates. Get there in the end, guys. Vintage dish. Flip that over. Make it a bit bigger. Ah, these will look a lot better now. Yeah, I'm glad we changed that. So we're getting somewhere, guys. It's starting to look more like a drum kit now, innit? Just gonna have to sort kids out back in a minute. Right, guys, when we've got to this stage, what we're going to do is we're going to get these vintage teapots. Obviously, you can improvise however you want, guys, and make it your own. But I'm just doing it how I feel all good, so obviously. So just like try stuff out and do stuff this time. But I'm going to put one of these on each of these like this. And get him in as much as possible. Just somewhere like that. And just gives a nice look for these like legs coming off of them. And then what we need is a smaller one at front, I'm thinking. So I think we might just go with one of these. And one of these.
There's a red box around my house. I can drink it.
I'll put it on like that. That's quite tall, that actually, isn't it? Let me shrink that down a bit. Have it about there, I think. God, this control pad's got a bit of lag, to be honest. I'm going to shrink this down a bit. Have it about there. So that'll be a third one. I think we've got the basic setup for his drum kit there, but it's really the wrong colour. So I want it more or less all black, apart from these. I don't know what they call. I keep wanting to call them thimbles, but they're not thimbles. I know they're not. Right. So colouring. So what I'm going to do, guys, to colour these, I'm just going to get decals, numbered decals, make them black, and just glove them as much as I can. And hopefully I can get a good black colour on all his drums. Yeah, you also might want to put like one of your logos or something. I'm going to use the Amino Hub logo on back. You have to do that before you put your other decals on, so I'll delete a couple of these in a minute. See if it'll let me now. Like that. So that'll get a nice effect. Got back of your main drum. Okay. So for drumsticks, I know the thinnest thing you can get is an insulated flask, so we'll use that. I need to make sure it's letting me get close to this now. So that's the problem when you start putting decals on. You end up with stuff floating because you just can't get nowhere near it. It's like got an invisible force field around stuff. So we're going to go there. We're going to do a couple of drumsticks. We need them like on it, don't we? So put one that way and then we'll spin one that way. That can be one. It's a bit knackered like, but can never get turning these angles right, me. Right, so that's one, that's two. Something like that for his drumsticks, and then we'll put these decals back on, ones that we took off. So we want to go back to black again, don't we? It'd be good if I could avoid getting them drumsticks in with decal, to be honest. Put one there, one there. That sort of avoided it, isn't it? Which is good. And then one there. Obviously I want to cover this front bit as well, so let's see if we can do that. Yeah. And there you have it, guys. This is the drum set. Like I says, if you can figure out any ways to make a better one, definitely let me know in comments, because I love seeing your lots of ideas and featuring them on the channel as well. I always give credit to anyone who's giving me ideas too. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and yeah, I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hi guys, welcome back to Boid's Micro Builds. This is episode 4 of season 2, or series 2. This is my popcorn stand. Thank you to Aki Norev for the idea. I know later on in this video when I was filming it, making it, I did say it was some F Marie who gave me the idea, but it weren't it, Aki Norev. Sorry, they both gave me ideas for builds today and I just got mixed up. But yeah, thank you for this idea. If any of you guys are watching have got any ideas for micro builds, please hit me up on Discord, what you can see in the description below. Thank you to all those channel members for your continued support. Hopefully them No Man's Sky comics get to you soon. I have posted them now, so it shouldn't be long. If you can't become a member though, please hit like, subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any content. With that all being said, let's get on with this micro build, guys. Right guys, we're going to start off with, we want a little wire. so we can make downscale stuff. So we're gonna go like this and get his little wire on here, just ready for after. We're gonna shrink it to minimum. So this is obviously the resize glitch, guys. You can find out how to do that on his channel. And then we're gonna put down a bed. Keep it the same size as what we want, like that. On top of this bed, oh no, sorry, we're gonna get a cube, and we're gonna wire glitch that to minimum size, and then we're gonna get this cube. We're gonna make a duplicate, press down on this D-pad, shrink it. We're gonna put this cube just at back at bed here, just so we can realise how big we want as corn. Obviously we haven't got popcorn in this game, so I'm just using normal corn for this. I hope that's okay with you guys. If you find out how better to use, you're more than welcome to do it. So I'm going to put 3 of these. And I'm going to get some corn from here. Curious corn. We're going to make it bright yellow. Oh, it's like a blue tint, that, doesn't it? Let's just have a look at something a minute. I thought bright yellow was going to look good, but it gives it like a blue tint, that. I think if we go yellow and white. Or blue and yellow, maybe? No. Purple and yellow. Black and yellow. No, that's just making all the ends not yellow, innit? Right, we'll go with that then. White and yellow. So we're going to shrink these down just so they're just higher than that cube. So we're just going to use 2 of these actually. There we go. So we're going to like put 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and chuck some of these around, and we're going to delete the first one and do the same again. Try and get it in between these. Something like that. Just these inside wherever you want your popcorn machine, basically. So we're going to set there, we're going to delete that. And now this small cube we've got, we want to make a duplicate of that, and we want to change it to red. We're going to put these underneath where we want as a popcorn machine. So we're going to put 1 there, 1 there. Make sure all those corns in the centre. This popcorn machine, so they need to come out a bit. So we're going to go about. Sorry, my pad is a bit bad, to be honest with you guys. So we're going to go back there, bring this one out as well. Have them touching. This is like his base popcorn machine. Put another one here. We are going to delete this, might as well delete that now. Get these proper in like this. One more in this side. Some are harder than others. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to his small wire. We're going to get a large timber triple window. We're going to minimise this down as well. So we've got a small one of them now. And we're going to use that on here. Tilt this upwards, like this. We want it aiming at the cube, not at the corn. So something like that. Do this all the way around. So if you aim at the cube, you're going to get them the same height, guys. if you aim at the corn, they're just going to be different heights all the way around, which you don't want. So that's 1, 2, 3. 4, like that. So we're getting this enclosure now around this corn. I wish we could make popcorn, but I'll do it as good as I can, guys. If you can find a better way to do popcorn, then that's great. Now what we're going to do, guys, we're going to get some of these covered bricks just for now, and we're going to get to a certain angle so we can see if they just like clipping through top of his frame. So somewhere around about there. Once we find that, something like that, we're going to place it. We'll be deleting that in a second anyway. That's just for now. Now you're going to get a couple of flat panels. I'm going to do these red. I'm going to shrink these down and put these at the top. We'll just like if we get right high above us popcorn machine, we can judge it better. But it's going to be something like that. Let's say. Try and get roughly in the centre, hanging over all sides the same. I'll put one on this side, and then I'll put one in the middle as well, just to make it look right. So something like that. Now hopefully they're all hanging over at sides, same distance all the way around. That don't look bad, to be honest. You can have them hanging over more. It's totally up to you. But yeah, we're getting there, guys. Obviously, you can make these smaller and get them fit in there a lot better, and just like rushing through it and trying to get it to look good for you guys. So we'll get rid of that bed now, and then we're on to the next bit. Right, the next thing we want to do, guys, is we want to get 2 of these your briefcases like this, and put them underneath as popcorn stand like this, on top of each other. And then we want to get a wheelbarrow. This is going to be as handles foot back to push it along. So we're going to get this wheelbarrow and we're going to put it on here, shrink it down. Like that. So we tilted it a bit as well there. In fact, we want it more forward than that, guys, to be honest. We want it so all we can see is the handles on back, so you might have to get pretty low here and go in like this. Like that. So we've got these nice handles on back what we can push his popcorn cart along with. So that's that bit. So guys, for his back legs, we're gonna get 2 of these lampposts. This will give us a nice glow to his popcorn stand as well. So we're gonna aim from back here, and we're gonna try and get these pretty small. We want it so the top of the lamppost is just cutting into, well, just the very tip of the lamppost, just coming through the roof, and get it in line with the corner. So somewhere about there. We'll do the same on this side as well. So exact same. We've got them 2 legs on back. We're going to put a couple of little wheels on these as well. We're going to have some bigger wheels on front, but for this back we're going to add a couple of cartwheels like this. Gonna shrink them down to the smallest. Just put one here and one on the other side, like that. and then we'll do front, guys. But we've got that very nice glow to his popcorn stand now. So, guys, for the front wheels, I've tried a few different things, and the best I could come up with, I honestly tried for like a good hour straight, and honestly, the best I could come up with is getting one of these one of these industrial panels. We'll just put it on the floor like this, and then we're going to get a couple of where is it? What is it? What I've just used? A cabinet thing, a locker, one of them old lockers. Oh, it's the first one on the list. Yeah, we're going to have it red, and we're going to get it so it goes right into this corner here. Make sure you put that down on the floor first. You want to get it just so it's just touching bottom, so about that size. Straighten it up a bit, put one on each corner like this. Honestly, I had tried for ages and ages to work out what I was going to use for these legs, for these wheels, and this is the best I could find. So if you can find out better, yeah, like I always said, please let me know, because it'd be nice to know. And we're going to put two big wheels up front here. We're going to put one here. I think that can be tilted this way a bit better, like that. And then we're going to get another one. Put one on this side. That. And then just a bit of decoration, I think, guys. We're nearly there. So I'm just going to add some decals. Not much, just probably a couple of these around edge. It's a shame we haven't got alphabet decals in it. So we're going to go with like one of these at top, probably one at bottom. I'd say something like that. Same around the other side. One at bottom. One at top. Like so. I'm really loving doing these micro builds for you guys. I think it was Marie, who, one of his channel members, who suggested doing popcorn stand. Oh, it might have been. Oh, I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I had suggestions of two of his channel members, and I'll put it in comments anyway. It will give me an idea to do this. If you've got any more ideas for micro builds that we can do on channel, yeah, please tell us, because I really enjoy doing them. I've actually been at work today, guys, and I'm pretty knackered, to be honest. Yeah, I think if we had alphabet, I could like write popcorn outside or something. But I think people get a gist anyway. Other than that, I don't think there's really no else to do to this build, guys. Could put a nice decal on top, couldn't we, I reckon? Something like that. Something like that. So guys, now we're going to add a little shelf, flat panel shelf like this. We're going to minimise it down. We're going to this side with it, and we're going to flip it up on each side like this. Notice it's just hanging out area. Then we're going to do this yellow. Yellow, yeah. I don't know why it still looks white. It should have gone yellow. We're going to tilt that down a bit more though. It looks yellow here. Must just be the lighting. I want to get this right though. I'm going to say about there. So we've got this little shelf now, and we're just going to put a few cups on there. People to have the popcorn in. So where we've got as finished tumblers like this, I'm just going to put a few of these like this. And then I wonder if I do that red, if it'll make a difference. Yeah, I think it's that light, innit? So it still looks a different colour then. We'll keep it that colour, 'cause it has a nice glow on that. So we've got these nice cups outside now. So what we're going to do now, guys, is get one of these worktops. I'm going to put this in front as popcorn. We're going to minimise it so it's touching the top of that yellow decal. So about there, it doesn't have to be straight, because we're deleting it in a sec anyway. I'm going to get one of these vintage cooking pots. Get this so it's going to be aiming at the worktop, not the block. We're going to maximise it up a bit. Something like that. And then, in fact, it wants to be a bit smaller than that, guys, to be honest.